Hi, thanks for watching. It is Tuesday the 5th of February 2019. We've had an Aquarius moon since the weekend, but the moon is actually going to enter Pisces. That is 6:01 p.m. this evening on the Pacific coast of the States and Canada, 9:01 p.m. Eastern, and here in the UK, 2:01 a.m. tomorrow morning. So by the time I'm here tomorrow, if I'm lucky enough to be here tomorrow, we will only just have got that moon in Pisces, so it's a way off yet. There's a couple of hours void, of course. It goes void about 2 hours and 3 minutes before. So it's quite a short void. If you find yourself, wherever you are in the world, working or doing something important at that time, I wouldn't make any massive decisions. I wouldn't see that event today or tonight, or possibly even tomorrow morning, as terribly, as terribly crucial to go along with and do exactly as you're supposed to. It's a time to think about things, really, when the moon's void, and really a time to do things that don't attract any new action. Up to you always, of course. It's just advice. It's just the way the moon cycle is going at the moment. Anyway, the moon is in Pisces. We had a new moon yesterday, but it is actually, let me just get the book here, because it's something else that I don't know about that I'm trying to work into this. It is Chinese New Year today, so Happy New Year to anyone in China or anyone associated with China, or anybody at all who is celebrating Chinese New Year or is even interested in it. It actually happens the day after the first new moon between January the 21st and February the 20th, which is why it's now. Now, I wonder why it didn't happen on the new moon, and it says in my book here that it's because the Chinese zodiac is actually a lunar calendar. Now, I thought our moon calendar was a lunar calendar. Otherwise, why is it a moon calendar? Oh, don't know, crazy, nuts, that kind of thing. But there we go. It is now officially the year of the pig, and the element that the pig is associated with in Chinese astrology this year is Earth. Great things can happen in the sign of the pig. It's a symbol of wealth and luxury, but the amount of success depends how lazy the pig is, because the pig does have those lazy characteristics. So you just really, as always with these things, you never know which way it's actually going to go, but we can look at the influences. And we can say that we're right at the beginning of a very, very auspicious year in terms of the year of the pig. It's also the end of the cycle of the Chinese zodiac. I dare say they'll be starting another one next year. I'm going to be pretty surprised if I come on and find that they just decided to stop having Chinese astrology. So I'm sure that'll come round. The cycle is always repeating, you see. And I had a think about that the other day, actually, because I've been working as a spiritualist medium for 10 years this year, and I've sort of done less and less of it the last couple of years, and I was thinking, is this going to dwindle off? Really? And opportunities have started happening just the last day or two, actually. Several opportunities have come up, and I realised, there's a cycle starting again. I didn't make the most of it for the last 10 years. 10 years of not making the most of it. And it's starting up again, so I get my chance again. And this is the hope that astrology offers, or any spiritual thing that moves in cycles offers, because there will always be another cycle. Anyway, right, that's my bit said. So the moon is 0.2% full now, as she is still in Aquarius, but that Pisces energy is coming up. And the alignment right now, the moon is conjunct Mercury, so we need to communicate carefully, basically. Be concerned if something's important. Be concerned to make sure you've said exactly what you mean, or at least that you've got the other person to understand exactly what you mean, because that can go wrong today. It's easier than usual to express feelings and emotions, actually. That's a very positive side of the moon being conjunct Mercury, and Mercury is not retrograde at the moment. I will look it up, because she probably will be by March, but she isn't at the moment. We're not going to worry about that. Excellent. A great time for sensitive discussions, basically, and the feminine is heightened. It says on my old chart here, meetings with females, that's it, but that's just, it's kind of an old-fashioned way of putting it. And what's this? There we go, brilliant, right. So yeah, basically it's not so much females as in girls and women, it's the feminine, it's the esoteric, it's the looking beyond the nuts and bolts of the practical and actually getting things done. And that is particularly not just specifically a female quality. Things have changed, basically, and I'm really not happy calling it male and female, that kind of thing. but it's esoteric. You know, the interest is in the spiritual, the cosmic, that direction, and that really is where we find the most important answers. We can find answers to everyday things every day in our everyday world, but to really get a handle on where we're going in life, where we're being led, where we're being taken, we've got to keep looking up. Got to keep looking at the stars, basically, and I would say we've got to keep thinking about the Godhead side of things, what is divine, what is divinity, but that's just my take on it. The main thing is what is most important to you is the thing you've got to keep driving and going along with. We've got the Chinese, we've got the Chinese New Year, and we've got Pisces moon coming in tomorrow as well, which is going to make things a lot more compassionate, people be a bit more open, a lot more understanding of each other as well, I should think. Meanwhile, have a fantastic day, my friends. Thanks for watching. I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.